So we're back in the kitchen today. We're doing lunch this Wednesday. So just doing another little simple rainbow trout again. Another different recipe on the rainbow trout, fried rainbow trout. But so here we got our fried apples. They're almost ready to come out. Gonna let them fry for about 2 or 3 more minutes, and we'll take the fried apples out of there. And over here we have I have 2 pieces of rainbow trout. I have more, but I'm just only going to do 2 for this video. We got 2 pieces of rainbow trout here, seasoned with garlic powder, Morton seasoned salt, sesame oil, and a little regular salt, like a teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of Morton seasoned salt, both sides, and that was a tablespoon and a half of sesame oil. That's on the fish, both sides, except the oil. The sesame oil is only in the middle. It's not on both sides. Garlic on both sides, little salt on both sides, sesame oil in the middle, Morton seasoned salt both sides. Over here we have parsley and Mrs. Dad's table blend with our cornmeal, ground coarse cornmeal that we're gonna fry this fish in. So we're just gonna shake that up, batter the fish up, put it over there in the grease, and those apples are starting to sound good. I don't know if you can hear that. But those fried apples are looking good, smelling good. Go ahead and get ready to take those out of there and get this lunch together today. So we're gonna go ahead and start taking out these fried apples. And what I'm going to do with these fried apples here, if I can get it out of here. Yes, that's what I like. Yeah. Hold on, they're not ready yet. I'm gonna take a minute to get those out of there. As usual, always camera difficulties, always. Not an issue. So let's get these apples out of here. They're not gonna burn, so I'm glad I came over here and got them just in time. Just like I thought, just in case camera difficulties, I went ahead and tried to be a little bit prepared ahead of time for some of this. So let's go ahead and get these out of here. Because you know that always seems to happen. Always. Some kind of camera difficulty in the kitchen. Look at there. Yeah, that one's not ready. So we'll let those 2 sit for about another minute because they're not ready. So we're going to go ahead and get this shaken up. They're really not ready. We're going to use the same oil that we're going to fry this fish in, this apple oil. This rainbow trout was actually marinated with 2 apples. In the refrigerator. It was in the refrigerator for a day and a half with 2 apples and 2 watermelon turnips, 2 watermelon turnips and 2 apples. They were sitting in this roasting pan for a day and a half and some water. They were frozen, so I unthawed them with 2 apples and 2 watermelon turnips. And now we're going to go ahead and we already cut the apples up and fried the apples. So now we're going to go ahead and get this fish in here and get it over into that grease, so that grease is hot. So, and I think this is probably going to be 1 piece at a time. I'm not going to overcrowd that, and so this is just to make it a little bit faster and quicker process of cooking both of these, because it's not going to take long for 1 piece at a time. If I put 2 in there, it's going to take a little longer. So that's how that's going to go. Now I'm going to turn my oil down just a little bit. Get this fish in here shook up real good. I know you can't see that, but we're going to go ahead and try to shake that up in there really good. I'm trying to get those apples right there just a little bit browner than than the other ones, you know. I always try to be prepared. The other ones are just as good, but you know, kind of some people want a little crisp on theirs and some don't, so therefore we just want to do it that way. And that's the way it's going to go. So, and we're going to go ahead and shake this in here really good because I want this coated pretty good. Okay, so we got that. We're going to go ahead and get these apples out of here now. I know my oil is good. I just want you to see the difference of that apple compared to that one. That's, you know, just a little bit darker brown on the dark side. You know, just so you can see the difference between the two. But, you know, all good fried apples. Now, this oil has to be turned down to 6. Piping hot. As you can see. Go ahead and shake this up one more time. You're just going to use one piece at a time. We're only going to fry one rainbow trout at a time. Grease is hot. Give you the recipe, and what we're having with this is the same old. I'll pull that out in just a minute. So we're going to go ahead and I always do this with mine. I know people do theirs the other way, the opposite way, but this is the way that I do mine. I always fry mine skin side down first. Other people fry inward first, but I always do skin side first, one piece at a time. That's going to cook for about 7 to 10 minutes. I just turned the oil down. It was piping hot, so it's going to be pretty good. So that's that. So we can go ahead and get out. Go ahead and show you this refrigerator, I guess. It's not looking too bad today. That's good. Go ahead and take these out. These are the apricot greens we cooked yesterday. These are the apricot greens. These greens, I know on the other apricot greens on the channel were done with seaweed and greens and apricots. This one was done with green cherry tomatoes, salsa verde, 2 cans of salsa verde, about a half a cup of green cherry tomatoes, 5 whole apricots, and 2 bell peppers. No salt, no seasoning. The bomb. These greens are really good. No salt in them whatsoever. No seasoning in them whatsoever. And they taste really good with the apricots, the bell pepper, the salsa verde, and half a cup of green cherry tomatoes. Cooked for 3 hours, cooked down, good. They're cold now, but ate some yesterday. These are really good. So that's what we're having with the fish. The fish is over there cooking pretty good. I'm going to put this back in the refrigerator for later. So when I plate up my plate, you know, on the next video that you're going to see, we're going to plate up the plate. I'm going to put that back in there. Come on over here, look at the fish. I like mine skin side up, down first, and then flip, like so. I'm going to go ahead and let that cook for about 3 or 4 minutes. So normally, as we normally do here, so we got the fried apples, we have the fried fish, the greens. So we got it going, gave you the recipe, see what's going on, see how to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, come back, do the next video, plate it up, taste it for you, say how it tastes and everything else like that. And we're good to go. So today we're having rainbow trout, fried in apple oil with the apricot greens. And we may do something else on the side. We got the fried apples over there too, but the fried apples just for the apple oil, mainly for the fried fish. But we'll come back with something else too besides fish and greens. But stay tuned, we'll be back.